Okay, it says it's live on my phone. So, normal pleasantries at the start. Hello, I am Hello, YouTube. I am Tidbit. She, her. I do voices, I play games, I make art, I write stuff, and currently we are playing through the Apollo Justice Ace Attorney trilogy. We are currently on game number 6, case number 5. Dirk had just shown up. We finished the last case and started the next case last time. And at the very start, Dirk shows up in America confronting Apollo. There he is. So, the very last thing we needed to do was move to the next location. I figured that was a good stopping point. Look at Karine Village. In modern graphics. Well, Apollo modern. I don't know how modern the Phoenix trilogy is. So, this is Karine, the mystical village of spirit channeling. Huh. And where ancient traditions come to life. Looks like a really peaceful place. All jokes aside.
Ah, I love the air here. Nothing beats the mountains, huh, Apollo?
Come to think of it, we used to live way up in the mountains, too. Just like this.
Sure brings back memories. Those were the days. The three of us living happily in peace.
I still can't wrap my mind around it all, you know? That Mr. Dirk is not only Polly's papa, but Prosecutor Sadmahi's as well. They were a jerk.
Yeah.
Why didn't you end up a jerk?
Not blood related to Dirk. Are you calling me a jerk? I mean, look at your parenting.
And the way you two talk about it like it was nothing, the whole bus ride here.
Yeah, I guess it is a lot to take in.
So, tell me, Mr. Dirk, what was Apollo like as a kid?
Oh, he was full of piss and vinegar. He was a real rascal. He and Nayuta used to run around in open fields, naked as jaybirds. I even got pictures of them posing in their birthday suits. Whoa, 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 Dirk!
No way! Prosecutor Sadmahi used to be like that, too?
The two of them would end up with leeches on their butts and cry like babies. Dirk, don't you think you've said enough? You're no fun.
Yeah, I wanted to hear more about the misadventures of Polly. I imagine this is Pearl? Hey, what are you people doing here?
Oh, Emma. You know this lady, son? Yeah, this is, Emma Sky. She's a detective.
Technically speaking, I am a forensic expert, but I'll let it slide. Anyway, I can't say I'm surprised to see you here. You always seem to pop up whenever there's trouble afoot. Still, what are the odds of running into you here in the boonies? By trouble, you mean you're investigating a case? Does it look like I'm here to sightsee? Don't answer that. Wait, don't tell me. You're not here to see Dr. Buff, are you?
Huh? How did you know that? We're actually on our way to meet up with him right now.
Figures. Well, follow me. Tour guide starts here. I'll show you the way.
Really? Don't look the gift horse in the mouth, son. Just follow the nice lady. Oh, you're my investigation partner? But Trucy's right there. A new character? Why wouldn't you want to talk to your old man?
Why don't I get to talk to...
Why are you ignoring the question?
Whoa. Look at all these different little things. There. Did they get killed by falling books? There is so many interesting little things. I really like this. This looks cool with all its little mechanisms sticking out. Ornithopter, right? Or is it just a freaky flying thing? Shoes.
So, this is Dr. Buff's study.
Wow! Look at all those books!
Ugh. I can use my neck.
The shelves go from the floor to the ceiling. It's like a library in here.
Yes, and a lot of artifacts, too. A true archaeologist's paradise. Look, son, there are so many relics. They're spilling onto the floor. What a delightfully amusing room. All I see is a mess. And what is with that outline?
Did they have to dig out the body from a pile of books? Emma, where's the doctor? Well, the thing is, he died last night.
Wait, what?
It seems an avalanche of books knocked him off his bookshelf ladder. We're labeling it an accidental death.
What? Please tell me you're joking.
As if I'd come all the way out here for a few laughs, Apollo.
Yeah, I guess not.
Why does the chalk outline have a shadow? Because aren't most, like, body outlines made nowadays not actually chalk? They're just this, like, thing they lay about on top. It's just, like, it's like tape, but it's not attached. I don't know. It doesn't seem wrong to me. It implies the thing is three-dimensional.
A scholar killed by his own books.
Oh, man.
What do we do now?
I mean, how can he transfer ownership of the orb to you if he's dead?
Yes, that is a problem.
Emma, can you please tell us exactly what happened? So, the doctor died in an accident? I received a call this morning saying Dr. Bluff had been found dead under a pile of books. This morning?
Talk about bad timing.
You mentioned that he had fallen off a ladder? Right. We believe he fell from the top of that big ladder there. Apparently, he triggered an avalanche of books while fumbling to reach one. And that sent him headlong on a fatal fall into the hard floor. How sad. Killed by his own books. But at least he was doing something he loved.
I fucking hate research. For a scholar, I suppose it's kind of like a soldier being killed in the line of duty.
No, you're thinking of if a... no, yeah, a scholar dying by books would be the line of duty.
You could say he died an honorable death.
Emma, who was the first one to discover the body? About that. Whoever it was, it seemed they wanted to remain anonymous. God, I thought we're done dealing with Edgeworth's bull crap. You've dealt with Edgeworth's bull crap?
Yeah. Game night.
What? It happens now and then. Some people would rather not get involved with the police.
I can relate to that.
Yeah, being a wanted man and all.
What now, Dirk? A dead man can't exactly hand over the orb. We'll just have to find it. It must be around here somewhere.
Just to fill you in, Emma, we're actually here to get something. An orb, probably. How'd you know? You're loud. Pops here had an agreement with the doctor.
He called me Pops!
The doctor was supposed to hand over a sacred relic known as the Founder's Orb.
Yep. But Pops.
Oh, I see. That could be a problem, considering he's dead. Do you have a plan B?
Looks at Dirk. I have an agreement in writing. My compatriot Dats should have it.
Well, there shouldn't be any problems here then. So, who is this gentleman you're escorting? Oh, right. Nah, really? Mr. Wright? You look very different.
Who?
No, not...
I haven't introduced you yet. This is Dirk.
He's from the kingdom of Kurine. All the way from Kurine, huh? So what do you do there? I was just there.
I used to practice law, but I'm taking a break from all that.
It's either Emma is very composed right now and just doing normal pleasantries, or she is shitting herself, because she was there, she was working with prosecutor Sadmahi, you know, other child of Dirk Sadmahi, and from what I could tell, Nayuta was helping find and fight the rebels, so Emma should know, being married to this meat sack and all, supposedly.
I'm focused now on making Kurine a better place through volunteer work.
Volunteer work, huh? How interesting. Low blood sugar. She has no snackadoos. She has no snackadoos and doesn't know what is going on. That's why she's listing. Oh. I feel the slosh in my head when I do this.
Well, it's not technically a lie.
So, how do you two know each other? I said the word Pops. He's still ecstatic over it. Look at him. He's sort of my foster father. Come again? How many of those do you have, Apollo? Yeah! And he's Prosecutor Sadmahi's real father, too! What? Huh? Wait, you mean... You and Prosecutor Sadmahi? Wait... Why didn't this ever come up during the magic trial? I don't know, ask Polly!
Because I was being ominous. I did that last time. You remember? My it's not roommate. My friend from the Space Academy.
You mean your boyfriend?
I guess.
All of her bone marrow slashes and she looks how it feels. Oh no. I'm so sorry. It seems you've had quite a life.
I guess she's put a few things together.
Actually, Dirk, you look kind of familiar. Have we met before?
Yep, you're in a harem with one of my children, supposedly.
Estranged child at that.
Not that I recall.
Great. She must have seen the news report on TV. It'll really complicate things if she figures out he's a wanted man.
Dirk
Gently's detective agency.
Is it like Jerk
Gently? There are a lot of guys who look like him. Sure you're not mistaking him for someone else. Are there? Really?
Oh fuck, she fucking knows.
I mean, a middle-aged man with long hair and an eye patch. You don't see that every day.
Well, I'm sure you're just imagining things.
So, what does that sacred relic you're searching for look like? Let me switch them around. What does the relic you're looking for search like? I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here that's old and relic-y. It's a book series from the same author as Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Oh. I've never read that book. All I know is 42.
Indeed. Unfortunately, I have no idea what it actually looks like.
So then, how are we supposed to find it?
Gosh, did you ever go through puberty? You're still so tiny.
I've had 2 of them now. Shut up.
That I don't know either. We'll just have to go through each candidates one by one.
Great plan of attack there, Dirk. Well, Emma, do you mind if we give this room a once-over? I guess not. But in exchange, you're gonna help me with my investigation. Sure. Can't hurt. Ooh, I can't wait to get started. It'll be like hunting for buried treasure. One might even say it's an Ace Attorney Investigations too. Well, there's that's such a stretch. What I was gonna do. Time to explore. Woo! Huh? This PC is password protected. Trucy, you think your magic can do something about this? I don't think I can override a password. Now, a locked desk. That I could get into. Like yours back at the office, Polly. Yikes! I'd better watch what I put in there. What? Do you put weird stuff in your desk? Stuff you don't want anyone to see? Jeez. Are you a mind reader too? No, you're loud. No, but unlocking your thoughts is a cinch. Hey, I recognize this poster. That's... is it Misty Faye? It's Mia and Maya's mom. There's a brown stain. Oh, is that the coffee? No! Why does it smell like the gravy? It was gravy! No! Well, I recognize you, so take that. Take that!
Why would there be a gravy stain on it?
Who knows? But it looks like it's meant to be there.
Maybe the artist was trying to inspire a gravy new trend. Food splatter art.
That pun wounded me gravyly, Dirk.
Damn. You'd think all this time abroad and you get better at jokes. Mine worked! There's some sort of machinery inside of this clay figure. Whoa, it's moving. Exterminate! Exterminate! Destroy all targets! Exterminate!
Do I even want to know what this thing is for? I did all those noises with my mouth. I don't know why there'd be gravy.
You're not my dad, Dad!
Dwarven relics. There are animal drawings on the floor. They look like those famous geoglyph things.
They remind me of the chalk outlines detective draw around bodies. And the doctors has just joined them. Now, that's what I call dedicated to one's field.
I don't think it was on purpose. Oh, and now the doctor has joined them. So, this is where Dr. Buff died.
Apollo, you're looking under the desk.
I know. I'm looking at his feet. Poor man. He fell right on his head and probably died almost instantly. I see some blood on the book there, but what is that dark stain?
It's fucking coffee.
It appears to be coffee. I was making a joke! It's still damp, so it must have gotten on there recently. Perhaps even last night.
That's a mighty big window he's next to. Big enough for someone to see inside.
Apollo looks suspiciously at Dirk, his rebel father who's hiding currently. Exactly. That's how the local resident who reported his death found him to begin with. The twist is his mom dropped him on his head as a baby and aged him up to look like himself as a big boy. The doctor's body was visible from the outside of the window. And a passerby called in earlier this morning to report what they'd found. So, you mean this case is still only a few hours old?
That explains why your investigation is just now getting underway.
Whew. Man, I've nearly forgotten how to do an investigation segment. We had an entire case without one. The doctor fell from the top of that ladder.
Apollo, you're looking at a pile of books!
I know! Books killed him!
From that high to fall onto a hard surface would probably kill anyone.
Yeah, and old people are notoriously easy to kill. I don't know why anyone would want to climb that high in the first place.
Not a lot of real estate here. You gotta go up.
Guess you could say he climbed all the way to heaven? Emma, can we lock her up? I don't know, but I am very tempted to look into the book if we can. What did I do? Poor taste. I'm just trying to be positive. A Pokemon in my dream told me to stop being negative, and the other Pokemon told me to be positive. It's a two-tone raincoat.
I don't know why you would point out it's two tones, but it's still a bit damp. I think someone might have worn it recently.
Shoes. Not according to Nayuta. It takes significantly more than 3 minutes to kill an old.
Joseph and the two-tone raincoat. Jacob was middle class with 12 sons.
Oh, I get the story you're telling me. There are a few pairs of shoes here. I guess there must be an entrance on this floor, too. Yeah, there's a back door over that way, but it's usually locked from what I can tell. The visitor's entrance is up that spiral staircase. That's the way we came in. I am speaking for Trucy, who was not paying attention at all. Hello! I heard my name.
Is that a bird? It looks like an airplane to me.
No, there couldn't have possibly been any planes back when this was made.
Yes, but it has wings and both horizontal and vertical stabilizers. That makes it an airplane.
No, it's definitely a bird.
Open your eyes, son. I've only got the one. As a lawyer, your job is to see the true nature of things.
I still say it's a bird. It's Superman! Wait, because no one popped up, is the joke, it is a man? It is a bipedal, featherless being. No. He clearly has a third eye. What a huge window. I bet you could see the entire study from the outside.
How could he concentrate in here? I'd feel so exposed.
Well, he does have a bookshelf positioned for some privacy around his desk. Oh. Oh, there's a whole other... Oh. Hey! Hey! What the... Why is every relic in this room? There's the coffee. Hey. This is from Kurine. Coffee! Amy. Why is someone's name written on here? Maybe it's so if it ever got lost, someone could return it to its owner. You know, like how school kids put their names on things. Yeah, but this is just an urn. And the name is written so big. Wait, it's an urn? What if it's filled with ashes? What if it's a dead person? Well, I wrote my name on my magic pins. It says right in super big letters. The less said about this, the better. Does Adrian work here? Or did Adrian donate these things? It's the reference. It's a golden statue. It looks pretty old, too.
I imagine it has great archaeological value. Maybe too great for a private researcher of Dr. Buff's caliber.
I wonder how he got his hands on something like this. It says from Adrian Andrews. Trucy goes to get her girlfriend's name tattooed on her and has some of them all microscopic to fit. I thought you were gonna say that it's like she loses her clothes so often at her girlfriend's places that she's like, can you just hand me the things with my name written on it? It's a spiral staircase. Now, it does seem ridiculous that Emma had to describe how we got in here. And it's connected to a hallway up there. Why'd they have to place the second floor so high up?
Because it's a second floor.
Wait, you're not afraid of heights, are you?
No.
Well... Oh! There's Smorka here! Hello, Marshy! I'm surprised you made it. You're normally only into boy stuff. We're getting close to a special character. Uh-oh. We're getting close to the Z key. The specialist of letters. The specialist of characters. It is the last in the alphabet. Z. Oh, Polly's hilarious around high places. He gets all woobly like a baby deer taking its first steps. And his face turns as green as a watermelon. It's not nice to make fun of people's phobias, you know!
Come to think of it, the visitor's entrance is on the second floor. What an odd layout for a house.
It's a visitor center. It's a study. It's an office. I don't think this is a house. What a huge relief. Oh, what a huge wall relief. It seems to depict a spirit channeling.
Hey, this spirit medium looks like the Holy Mother of Khura'in.
Yeah, her face was always left blank. The rest is clearly detailed and well crafted.
Did you know some researchers claim that the Holy Mother had 3 eyes? And that her third eye was able to divine the truth, just like the gods above? It's said to be on her forehead.
Like you said, you shouldn't believe everything you hear. Oh, Zilla. We're getting close to the glitch that just ends the game, and you can't play the rest, just like Cheetah Men. What? Oh no. Hooray! We are at the start of the finale. My face is left blank after she's done smooching it. Hit Fortnite character Gojira! Soon, they will be taken down by the even more famous character, Hatsune Miku! That glitch was a joke. Ah, okay. You scare me, doll. You are the one with the knowledge here. A coffee maker and a bunch of coffee cups.
Apollo, you're looking at a lizard.
This is a coffee maker. It's just shaped like a lizard. He must have taken his coffee breaks here. Oh, there's a filter with old coffee grounds in here. Guess I'd better clean this up.
What are you doing there, son?
Hey, what am I doing? What am I doing? Cleaning this office?
Don't tell me they have you on coffee duty back at your office.
No. It's just, if I don't keep the place clean, no one will.
We're in a murdered home.
I know. That's a coffee station. It's next to the train station, next to the space station, next to the broadcast station. Look, it's one of the doctor's notebooks.
Maybe there's something about the orb in there.
Okay, I wanna read. Mitama motif from Khura'in in founding period. When dragon and tiger battle, the founder offers divine protection. When the butterfly embraces the Mitama, the favor of the orb is bestowed. Offer thy prayers as fervent as fire. Only then shall the Holy Mother return. Descending upon us in all her glory, the founder bestows the greatest power known. Bees toad. I feel like that offer thy prayers as fervent as fire means you're gotta burn something. Holy Mother!
It's a photo of the treasure box. The one from Temple's treasure room. These must be his research notes on the Founder's Orb.
What's that on the right page? It looks like a poem or something.
Let's see. Oh, it's the song performed during the Dance of Devotion. It's been sung during Khura'in's rites of offering since ancient times.
Oh, I think I've heard of that.
There's also a legend associated with the song. Some say the solution of the orb's riddle is contained therein.
That's not a poem, boy. That's a sonnet. Get your head in the game, son. It's a song everyone in Khura'in knows? Not much of a way to keep it secret. It's called hiding secrets in plain sight, Polly. Us magicians know all about that. And some conspirators. All the conspirators. Love the voice acting. Thank you. It's entirely the purpose of why I am playing it. I get to do silly voices, which is very good. Thank you.
Ha! That's strange.
What is?
Dr. Buff's notes containing the second half of the song. Only the first half is sung during the Dance of Devotion. Most people haven't heard the second half. The second half? As in, the part that begins, offer thy prayers? I'm impressed. That's some thorough research he was conducting.
Silly voices are the best. Yeah. Luggage.
That's one big suitcase. It's locked. You immediately tried to open it? Yeah, while you weren't looking. Well, while you were looking at the weird lizard. What the fuck? I'm a rebel. It's locked. Is it the doctor's?
No. Someone left it here last night.
So the doctor might have had a visitor? But how can you tell?
That stinker there. You only see those on... That sticker there. You only see those on airport luggage. Which means its owner is likely from overseas.
Is there any way to figure out who it belonged to?
Not unless we can open it and see what's inside.
Yeah, guess not.
Oh, that was Emma. That's because you're not me. Emma Sky, forensic expert extraordinaire. Try as you might, you won't find the word impossible in my forensics handbook.
Is she okay, son? It's like she became an entirely different person.
Oh, that's just what happens when her forensic switch gets flipped. With this, identifying the suitcase owner will be as easy as pie. Pie is a notoriously difficult food to make. Why does everyone refer to it as that? It's also difficult to eat. There's nothing easy about pie. Is that fingerprint powder? That's right. And there's no better time than the present to use it. Here we go. You remember how to do this, right?
My last name is still Justice.
Really? The adoption hasn't gone through?
Only in some AUs.
What?
I apply the powder to where I think some prints might be and blow off any excess.
Yes. Exactly. Well, have at it! Ew. Now, where would I expect to find prints on a suitcase? On the wheels! 2 shots.
Oh, whoa.
Why isn't it triggering? I figured. the handle that is currently extended would have, like, more fresh prints. Because it's like, why would you have that handle up if the last one you used was this handle? Then you just have a weapon that you stab people with. Also, there's no prints on here! What? Explore the space. Missing something? Why is nothing triggering? I see. Maybe the other sticker, or I push this button. And go. What? What do you mean? Also, I really feel like the fingerprints wouldn't be shown on the side, because if you know airport luggage, you know that there's not going to be fine details left on the case. This is getting ridiculous. Hey, Emma, I've got a pretty clear print here. Okay, now, let me know who you think it could belong to. Who could it be? It would have to be someone who would have paid Dr. Bluff a visit. Dr. Buff a visit. Uh-oh. That's our man. We have a match.
That's... Come to think of it, he did stop by to see the doctor, didn't he?
Oof. When I did my facepalm moment, I put my hands on my glasses. And now they're all smudged.
That's the guy right there. That's our man.
Freaking. Oh, why am I forgetting his name?
You know, the rat guy from Epithet Erased. What's his name again? I don't know.
Make your glasses pink so you can fingerprint them like MR. Why? You have a habit of, like, slightly fucking with everyone's names.
To conclude the orb transfer agreement.
I'm autistic. I know nothing about autism. I don't even know if I had tid-e-bit. I'm taking it. I'm artistic too. Now that response I can accept. I'm an artist. I cannot say the names properly. Otherwise, how can it be me who is saying them? No?
So, he's the one who forgot his suitcase here.
Where do you suppose he is now?
I haven't heard from him in a while, and he's not answering his phone, or the other phone, or the secret phone, or his foot.
His foot?
His foot.
Wait, you don't think he left his phone inside his suitcase, do you?
I wouldn't put it past that knucklehead.
Actually, I think we may have run into him earlier.
Really?
A suspicious man had been reported in the area. But when one of our officers approached to question him, he took off like a shot.
What? Sorry about that. Guyanese people aren't like him, I swear.
I was there. I recognize that run.
You were the one who approached him?
I am an officer. Knuckles the Echidna from hit movie Sonic the Hedgehog spin-off Knuckles the Show? Well, he's probably still in the village. Somewhere.
Maybe he knows something about the orb. It seems the orb isn't here.
That means Dats might be our only lead at this point.
Detective Sky said he might still be here in the village. We should try to find him.
My glasses are so blurry. I cannot see. I am blind. I'm not actually blind at all. I wear these glasses for blue light filtering because I spend so much time at the computer making art, doing voices, all that jazz. It reduces my headaches. Now, whenever I get a headache, I know it's just water that I need. There we go. Emma's in an abusive marriage now. Running joke. Yeah. With Prosecutor Sidwahi. Good day to you, citizens of Karine Village.
My name... Wait, yeah.
I need to see a face.
My name is Paul Ashton, and I want your vote.
Wow, that's really loud. Make him suck ass. biggest ass sucker. Oh, no. Look, something's coming this way.
Paul Ashton, savior of Khura'in, has come to... Ah! It's your people! Apollo? What is that strange conveyance coming this way? Left, right, ho!
It's one of those, what do you call them? Palanquins?
So, you finally left Dr. Bluff's house. What were you doing there? What a bunch of shady-looking characters.
And you aren't? So I take it you knew the doctor?
What a foolish question. I've memorized the names and faces of the entire electorate here in Khura'in. After all, I am the man who's destined to be the king of this fine nation someday.
Who are you? And what do you mean, king?
He's like, I don't like anime character designs, thank you.
I love the immediate 180 on the voice you did as soon as you saw his face. Well, yeah, gotta make it seem, attached. So if I
Do the voice when the character's not even on screen, you can tell which asshole it is. Ignorant fools! I am the Paul Adishong.
Ishong.
I am a soon-to-be eminent politician. A man whose name will go down in history. You should be ashamed that you've never heard of me before.
Politician. Okay.
Is he really that famous of a politician, Apollo?
Not that I know of.
I'm running for a seat on the local council right now.
I guess even Jerk Q Public has to start somewhere. What?
But my election is a sure thing, I'm told. After all, my grandfather was a famous politician with untold influence.
Shouldn't it be really told influence? If it's untold, that means no one knew about the influence.
In short, I'm the chosen one, the golden boy, the powerhouse of politics.
And rider of his grandfather's coattails.
Are you blinded by my majesty? Go ahead, bask in the resplendent glory that is me, the chosen one.
Sure. The big T-Man promised me a high position like 7 years ago. I'm sure he'll appoint any day. So, he's the mitochondria of the political sphere? Yep, everyone knows his name. No one knows what the fuck he does. And also, taxes are a mess.
A pleasant day to you, good people of Khura'in. I am politician. It is time to reclaim the glory of Khura'in together. A convenience store on every corner, a karaoke bar in every home. A vote for politician is a vote for a happier, hopier Khura'in village. Turn off that infernal racket, you fool! You're a stain on your grandfather's good name. Thank you, good sir! Your support is appreciated, as always!
I guess he's one of those people who only hears what they want to hear. He has 6 widow peaks, 1 for each of his widows. He's like 20.
Got it. Oh, he's not a suspect yet? Fuck. In other words, he's a model politician.
Now, where was I? Oh, right, you were in the doctor's house. Just what in the world were you doing in there, hmm? Is this what you ride around in when you're campaigning? That's right! It's perfect for the narrow roads and steep hills here in the village. It has a top speed of 5 miles per hour, but it suffers from serious reliability issues. Namely, these imbeciles tire out too quickly.
We'll try harder next time, sir.
Poor guys. They're exhausted and covered in sweat. The Attition family has been in politics for generations, even back in the old country. Really? My grandfather, Abe Attition, was a prominent member of Congress. And he was born right here in Karine. There isn't a person who hasn't heard of him. All I asked about was his palanquin. You must have heard of the Attitians. I'm even reviving our old country campaigning style. Oh, politics aren't really my thing. Jersey?
I don't ever recall reading about them at school.
Young people today.
25.
Politician. He's looking to represent Karine Village. His remarkable self-confidence is blinding.
Why is the letter spacing in his last name's weird on the blue sign? Is it to make the I stand out to drive home it's all about himself? I mean, I would say it's from, like, you know, translating the kanji into English and they needed to... No, that wouldn't fuck with the spacing. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that I.
You people really need to pay more attention to politics.
No, thank you. And with that notion, a fucking drink against that. Heck this. Eh. I want one of these characters to mention a real live with a relative with a completely unrelated name pun that leaves you wondering, like, ah, yes, my favorite politician grandfather, Babe-O-Matic. I was like, what? I better hear some cartoon gulps or you're fired.
I'm doing this through a straw, please understand.
So, what business did your... What business did you people have at Dr. Buff's house?
He was going to transfer ownership of the Founder's Orb to us. It's a sacred relic from the kingdom of Grine.
No, this isn't a kingdom yet. It's just a little village.
Oh, gosh.
The Founder's Orb? So you tried to get your hands on it, did you?
Wait. What do you know about the orb?
I know that it's mine. That's what.
How did you figure that?
Because I know it's not the Founder's Orb. Its real name is the Crystal of Amy Faye.
The Crystal of Amy Faye?
That's right! It's been passed down for generations in the Attition family.
Apollo just blinking several times, Trucy blinking several times, Emma like, huh?
And Dirk's like, the fuck is going on? Who the hell is Emma Faye? Until it was stolen, that is. But just when I had zeroed in on the culprit, the doctor hid it away and then clicked and then kicked the bucket. So you're saying Dr. Buff stole your family heirloom? That's not what Dirk said. Strange. But I've been told the doctor himself said that he had the Founder's Orb. It's all that weird foreigner's doing. He filled the doctor's head with nonsense. Nonsense like the crystal of Amy Fable being the Founder's Orb. Weird foreigner? Could you mean? Is this the foreigner you're talking about?
Take that!
Yes, that's him! I thought so. Now we really do have to find Dats. Do you know where this man is now? I imagine he's at the detention center by now. I called the authorities after I found him hiding in my dog's doghouse. Wait. Your dog's doghouse. Now, are you saying it's your dog's house, or does your dog's house have a doghouse? Yes! That answered nothing. Great. What? That buffoon. Ugh. Well, at least we know where he is now. Let's head over to the detention center and see what he knows about the Founder's Orb. So, you really are after my crystal? No, we're looking for the Founder's Orb, and we have an agreement to prove it. Well, just so you know, you're not going to lay a finger on it. It's mine. I intend to give it to my benefactor. Your benefactor? Why do I have a feeling it's a certain cigar-chomping man? This could have been avoided. My benefactor is ready to support my rise to the pinnacle of the political world. They have immense influence here, you see, and I intend to harness that influence. So, you're just gonna give your family heirloom away to this person? That's right. It's purely political decision. And in exchange, your patron will get the people of Khura'in to vote for you. Eminent politicians are skilled at leveraging all of their connections. Isn't it legal to buy votes? Well, good luck with that, I guess. You just wait. Politician will reign supreme someday. Alright, to the detention center.
What if I lay a tozy wozy on it?
Don't say shit to the fat cats.
No, as been proven. Hey, look at him. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Why is there so many lights? Hey.
What's he doing under the desk?
Foul cogs of the corrupt regime, I've got nothing to say to you. It's me, Dirk. Oh! Dirk! You're a sight for sore eyes. I knew you'd come to save me. Well, this is another fine mess you've gotten yourself into. My bad. At least the grub here is pretty good compared to that prison back home. You got 3 square meals, plus a place to sleep. Why don't you join me, Dirk? No thanks. They just sent me back to Khura'in where I'd face immediate execution. Yeah, I guess that wouldn't be such a good idea.
Looks like he's still the same too. Long time no see. Dats.
Huh? Hey, you look kinda familiar. Apollo! Is it really you, my boy? Into the jail all grown up and whatnot? How have you been? Fine. And you, Dats, you look great. Besides the incarceration and all. Those horns, AJ. Horns? Oh. They've grown up with you, just like a snake's antlers. I can't take it. You really haven't changed a bit. Anyway, there's something we need to talk to you about. Well, okay, sure, pull up a chair. I've got all the time in the world. He respects Apollo enough to say stag. Powerful beast. The slammer's like my second arm. It's not really bad once you get used to it. Man, this really is Ramsey coded. Hey, that's his fucking name, Ramsey Murdoch from Epithet Erased. The Rat Man.
He's rather laid back for someone in police custody.
Just to remind you, Trucy's here.
Dats, was what the doctor had really the Founder's Orb? Absolutely positive. The doc was sure of it. Really? Because someone from the village is calling it the Crystal of Vemife? He also claims you were filling the doctor's head with lies. Ah! That ain't true. The doc said he was sure it was the real deal.
He wasn't a second ago, Trucy.
All his fancy research confirmed it was the Founder's Orb.
So then that politician character was lying. Imagine that. Politician who lies.
Yeah, I bet he wants the orb all to himself.
I wonder who's telling the truth.
Well, take a look at this. It proves the doc believed he had the Founder's Orb. Let me see that. Orb transfer agreement. I agree to hand over the Founder's Orb to the Defiant Dragons if I will come to no harm. Oh, fuck. God damn it.
Why did the loophole have to be there like that?
Also, is Emma still with us?
I agree to hand over the Founder's Orb to the Defiant Dragons if I will come to no harm. Signed, Dr. Archie Bluff. Archie Buff. See, I got it all down in writing. But that's... why does it say, if I will come to no harm, at the end here?
It sounds like he was scared of you.
Dats, do you threaten the doctor in any way?
But no, you got it all wrong. It was the doctor's friend. He told the old man us rebels were dangerous. It's his fault the doctor thought I might hurt him.
It sounds like the work of that politician. He's really made a mess of things.
What have you done now, Dats? Nothing! I'm innocent, I tell ya! It all started when this dog-faced cop tried to question me. He looked so funny. I started laughing at him, and that's when they came after me. But it was hilarious, I tell you. I mean, a human police dog? How funny is that?
Right. So what happened after that?
Yeah, they caught me hiding in the doghouse. Dang Pooch ratted me out. I guess that's what I get for laughing at one of his doggy comrades.
Sounds like the dogs got the last laugh.
Dats! Weren't you cleared of those jailbreak charges? And your capture by Lady Kira deemed unlawful? Yeah, but the cops here don't seem to like me anyway.
What are the charges this time?
Unauthorized entry or something like that. They think I'm an illegal alien. Wee. And I can't prove otherwise because I lost my passport.
Is there any way they'd let you go?
Not without my passport. If only I had it. Look, AJ, you gotta find my passport.
All right, we'll find it. One more thing to add to our to-do list. Now, where might Dart's passport be?
It's in my suitcase. Oh, about the orb's whereabouts. Maybe the doc's kid knows something.
The doctor has a kid?
Yeah, a bit of a shut-in though. The poor thing's own bedroom has become like a self-imposed prison.
Shut in. Sounds like it'll be a challenge just to get a conversation going.
Time for your questioning. Follow me. It must be lunchtime. The day is fried chicken, if I am not mistaken. You'll get your lunch if you behave yourself. Dirk, AJ, I'll see you guys around. Bang, bang. Ha.
It is so fun to voice Dirt. I just get infected with this, like, huge energy.
Our only lead is Dr. Buff's kid. But luring a shut-in out is
Not going to be easy. I know.
Hey, don't finish other people's sandwiches. It's very rude.
I'm talking to myself.
See, I go back to the doctor's study.
Do you think that might be Goosham? Oh, the dog-faced cop? No. No. I think it was Meekins, to be all honest. Meekins has a very puppy face. Oh, it's you again. How do you like my improv? Looking for Mr. Right? He was just here a second ago. What? What? Huh? Wait a minute. Excuse me? Wait. Why is Mr. Right here?
What was Papa doing here?
Good question. He said he was looking for something. Did he say anything else? Let me think. Something about how his ride never showed up at the airport? Yes, that was it. I guess Athena really did get lost. Fuck, is she just not gonna be in the case? It's me! It's me! Mr. Meekins! I appreciate the tweaking of that line. I do that all the time. Because I know how people talk, supposedly. Girl falling in heaven. Failing in heaven.
But what's Papa doing all the way out here in the first place? By the way, Shmorka, because I was uncomfortable in the first game of saying the word daddy, we changed every time Trucy mentions right by daddy to change it to the word Papa because it says Papa on his hat. He can't be looking for us since no one told him we'd be here.
Well, if you're here to take another look around, be my guest. I have other work to do, so if you'll excuse me... Huh. This is like the first game, because it's got Emma, it's got Trucy, it's got Apollo. Of course. Thanks, Emma.
First and foremost, we better find Dat's passport. We should also have a word with Dr. Buff's child.
Hey, is it just me? Or is there something new in here?
Oh, you mean that thing? Yeah, we should take a closer look at it.
Adorable. I always think it's very telling when people choose daddy over dad when the child isn't, like, really young. Yeah, that's what I was uncomfortable about. It's just like Trucy was 16, was it? Or 15. She was under 18, calling right daddy. And it's just like, no, you can't do that to an adoptive father. That's just weird for everyone. You can call him Pop, you can call him Papa. Use all manner of different words, but just, you're not allowed to use the word daddy anymore. That word has been destroyed from the lexicon forever. Let's not forget about Dad's passport. It should be around here somewhere. I wonder if they're ever going to make a joke of just like, yeah, Dat sounds more like Dad than Dirk. I mean, he was slightly more of a father than you.
Ah! What do you mean?
You were taking care of Nayuta, so you always pawn me off on Dats.
How come you don't have a Russian accent then?
Why don't you have a Russian accent?
Good point.
What is this? A model helicopter? Why do I have a feeling this is a toy from the Plumbed Punisher?
Don't you know anything, Apollo? It's a drone. They're all the rage right now. I bet it belongs to the doctor's kid.
We need to ask him about the orb's whereabouts.
Check your to-do list. You have a genuine to-do list.
Oh yeah, we do.
Look for Dad's passport. Find and talk to the doctor's kid. Look for the Founder's Orb.
Neat.
She says, don't you know anything like Angela Pickles? Angelica Pickles. Who is that? The orb! The orb! The orb! Girl! Girl! What? Girl!
What?
Also, hi, Owl. Rugrats. I've never watched Rugrats! Don't go girl at me. I've never seen the show. That little owl with hoi hoi titty. Which I have been told, supposedly, that specific arrangement of letters, T-I-D-Y, you're supposed to say tidy. But, fuck that. You should... I'm with you, Tidbit. Solidarity! I know why you don't know her. That's why I'm girling. What do you mean? It's chitty, not tidy. It's data, not data. Yeah, but luring out a shut-in isn't gonna be easy. Nothing over here. What? A little bit. Dad's suitcase. Maybe his passport's in there.
Ugh. It's no good. It's locked tight.
We should have asked him for the key. You know, we can just teleport over there and get the key.
Oh yeah.
Poof. With the rest of us, please.
Can I have a fun nickname for you too?
This is like a Sifrin situation. What you gonna take? X? There's only so many unique nicknames that can be made out of Tidbit. And I've gotten Biddy several times. So if you want to join that group of people who call me Biddy, then sure. Don't test me. Doll is terrifying. What are we gonna do about Dat's passport? It's probably right there inside a suitcase, but we can't get it open.
Why don't we take it over to Dat so he can unlock it? That way you guys can continue looking for the orb.
Good thinking, Trucy.
Okay, here I go. Huh? What? This thing weighs a ton!
Let me try. Ah, jeez. How can a suitcase be so heavy? Is it filled with bricks or something?
We are in the Ace Attorney universe. That could completely be a possibility. Knowing Dats, he probably packed his dumbbells in there. It's certainly much too heavy to lug all the way to the detention center. Here, let me take a crack at the lock. What are you gonna do?
Pick it.
Huh. You did. There you go.
That was fast.
A lock that like that is child's play to me. Especially after the wrongly imprisoned compatriots have busted out over the years. Especially after all the wrongly imprisoned compatriots.
My sister was having people say she was lucky her name can't be nicknamed much, and she talked about all the things I can call her. You can only make one nickname out of my name, and that my name just sounds like an actual word.
How do you guys say that guy's name?
You already have Marshy and Schmorka established.
Dirk. You've sure seen a lot of action for an ex-lawyer.
And here we go. Dats passport.
I'll take it over to him.
Thanks, Trucy.
No problem. Now you guys can enjoy some quality father-son treasure hunting time, okay? See you later.
There she goes. I wish she wouldn't make such a big deal out of our little family situation.
Father-son time, eh? Been ages since we had a father-son talk. Hey, son?
Yeah. Well over a decade.
So, Apollo, how have you been?
Fine. I'm fine, I guess.
Is that so? Fine, you say? Well, fine is fine by me. Good to hear.
Okay.
This is way too real. This is like me talking to my parents. My life is so boring. And it's just like nothing's happened. I have nothing to tell them. This is so real. I hate it.
So what do we talk about now?
Get down. Hit the dirt, son. Huh?
What the? Ah! Ah!
Ah! They shot Apollo!
Speak to me, son. Say something. That smarts. Ow. Yo, maggots! What do you think you're doing invading Buff's airspace? It'll be a scorching day in Siberia before you get past me, you yellow-belly yahoos!
Whoa! It can talk? What kind of drone is the?
Ah! Drone nothing! That's Sergeant Buff to you, soldier! You got that, you lowly grunts?
Ow! What the? Who now? Turn on the news! They fucking killed Apollo Justice! Turn on the TV! They hit the fucking baby boy! This is a character I told you would be Oh! This is the character I told you would be actually Russian.
Buff. Sounds like the doctor's son is behind the control.
They're controlling this thing?
Apollo, let's play along for now. At least until we can get the information we need out of him.
Okay, got it. Sergeant Buff.
Sergeant Buff, sir! You forgot to say sir! Ain't you never seen a war movie before?
Oh, right. Let me try that again. Sergeant Buff, sir!
Better. Much better. Now, state your name and unit and rank, soldier.
I'm Apollo Justice. I serve at the Right Anything Agency. And my rank is, fledgling lawyer? Sir.
Affirmative, Private Justice.
Private?
Listen up, Diaper Baby. Your commanding officer's orders are absolute. Disobedience means a one-way trip to the firing squad. Do I make myself clear?
Sir, yes, sir. There's a profile for this thing. I can't see Apollo's age.
Good, good. We might make a man out of you yet, Private. Now for you, Cyclops. Huh? Oh, do you want my name, unit, and rank too? I'm Dirk Sadmahi. I command the rebel group, the Defiant Dragons, and my rank is, leader, sir. Excellent. Welcome aboard, Commander Dirk.
Oh, Commander with a K. That is the Russian. Commander Dirk. I've used the Russian voice so many times.
I kind of like just the idea of doing like a sergeant guy. Wait a second! What's with that ridiculous mop you Callahan? Soldier should be clean cut. Yeah. Sorry. Ah! Ow! Fine, fine. I'll get a haircut before we ship out. Jeez. But this is my signature look. I'm not gonna. Whoa! Listen up, you! It's kill or be killed on that battlefield. No place for leave-in conditioners. All you've got is your life, and you're lucky to have it.
He's oddly obsessed with field survival for someone who never goes outdoors. That's what it takes, not Siberia. I mean, everyone knows Siberia's fucking cold.
This is gonna be harder than I thought, son.
What if I mix?
Raging Russian. Yes, a raging soldier Russian. Wait, no. That's not a Russian accent. I don't know what I'm doing.
This game came out in the time where the Russian military wasn't on people's minds. True. Aren't you controlling that drone from your room, sir?
Affirmative.
Yeah, there's just too much soldier talk that I don't fully know how to make it like a raging Russian. So Russian is this.
And if I try to, move it here, this is the closest I can get, which is very close to, the commander of the stars. I forget his name. Yuri Cosmos. It's very close to that. It's just with a bit more yell. But I can see everything you do from here, so... 10 hot, soldier! Wipe that stupid look off your face. I'm gonna wipe you sheltered peaceniks into shape. Heavy voice. Heavy. Not as yelly.
With what? Your charming personality?
Look.
It's got a camera and speaker, too.
And that's not all, Commander. With these arms, I can cook and clean too. Speaking of which, Private Justice, you're on latrine duty. Snap to it on the double.
As if I don't see enough of the toilet back at the office.
That thing's pretty handy. Those Defiant Dragons could use one of those. Yes, it's a fine piece of hardware, isn't it? I modified it especially for siege defense.
Siege defense? You mean how you won't leave your room?
You fucking what? Hey! Holding up in a stronghold to defend against an enemy is an age-old military tactic. Thank you very much. A timeless strategy still applicable in modern warfare. I hope you're not trying to mock the wisdom of my forefathers.
I meant no offense. It was just an observation, sir.
So the Greyhorn, who ain't even discharged a firearm, got something to say, does he?
Sorry. It won't happen again, sir.
Darn tootin'. Now, state your intentions, soldier.
I want to continue my tradition of doodling for streams, but I have no idea if this is a game I can doodle for. You have 3 more dads? Do they know anything about the case? We have some running bits. Yeah. Yeah, making doodles for this game is just making fan art for Apollo, Justice, and the Ace Attorney in general. So... I plan to doodle at some point. Oh, thank you. We had an agreement with your father. He had promised to hand over the Founder's Orb to us.
What? Papa promised you that?
Calling it now? He's gonna be a very young child.
He did, but then he died before he could tell us where it's hidden. Now we have no idea where it is. No.
Imagine that, being, like, in the same house as a person who has died related to you and not knowing it. Huh?
But, Papa, why did you have to die? It was an unfortunate accident, and I'm sorry for your loss.
If it helps at all, I know how you...
Ah! Ah! What did I do now? You insignificant maggot! What would an unseasoned rookie like you know about how I feel? First I lost my mama, and now I've lost my papa.
You've lost your mother too?
She's been gone for some time now. I'm all alone now. All alone. Sergeant Buff, would you tell us a little more about what happened to your mother? Mama passed away about 6 months ago. We were still living in our apartment in the city. Back then, I had yet to engage my siege defense strategy.
In other words, something caused him to withdraw from the world. Poor Dogi.
It was arson. It happened so suddenly, and before we knew it, our apartment was a sea of flames. Mama and I were trapped inside. But help never came. So Mama cradled me in her arms, kicked out a window, and jumped.
She did what?
She was like a walking, talking Medal of Valor. My mama was.
Marshy, you are dangerously talking like Sadmahi there. His mom died, his dad died. Suspiciously enough, he's connected to both victims. He must be the culprit. What?
She delivered me safely to terra firma with a perfect executed PLF. It's a 5-point landing technique used by paratroopers to land safely on the ground.
She sounds like a superhero or something.
But from that height, she suffered massive injuries in order to protect me. She died so that I could live! Ah! Mama!
I don't know what to say.
And that person who started the fire?
He was immediately apprehended. They say he was standing outside, laughing, while the building burned.
At least justice was served. I hope that brought you some solace.
I've lost both my parents now. You can't possibly know how I feel! Mama. Papa.
Poor kid. It's hard losing both your parents at such a young age. I'm glad Trucy has only lost one parent. She never even knew her mom. Neither did I. I only know my pop, which, oh yeah, wasn't that a piece of evidence? Yeah. This is my father. Check Sarge age. It says it? Oh, Sergeant Buff. Nothing. The Doctor's Child. A self-styled soldier who opens fire on anyone who doesn't address him as Sergeant. He must really feel alone now.
Apollo. I imagine you know what he's going through.
I do?
The road to recovery begins by talking to someone who suffered the same hardship. I know you have something that shows you understand.
Oh, I do have to present this. Sergeant, sir, would you please take a look at this?
What do we have here?
It's a photo of my father. I wasn't even a year old when he died in a fire.
What?
And like your mother, he died in an arsonist's blaze. But in his final moments, he managed to save his infant son.
Private Justice, you've suffered a loss just like mine.
I have. And that's why I know how you feel.
Yeah, but where's your other parent?
Well, my mom's probably dead. It's weird. Whenever I think of my mom, I want to listen to, that singer that I helped a while ago. Trucy's gone. Damn it.
Are you, really close to that Trucy girl?
Yeah. We're like siblings. I mean, Wright has taken both of us in, so I guess that makes it... Does this game also take place in Japanifornia? Yes, but also in new country, Kurine. I have. That's why I know how you feel.
But you still have your mother, don't you?
No, I lost her too.
What?
She disappeared after the fire. I don't know if she's still alive or dead. Heck, I don't even know what she looks like.
Wow.
Sergeant Buff, his experience is very much like your own. If anyone can understand the sadness in your heart, it's him.
The last two dots get the sad emote.
Attention! I salute you, Comrade Justice. You are no longer a private in the Buff Army. Henceforth, you will be known as Corporal.
Corporal? I'm just imagining this little music is playing from the speaker.
Congratulations on your promotion, Corporal Justice.
I'm just glad that seemed to cheer him up a bit.
Now, comrade, let's toast to your new stripes. And call me Sarge, don't be shy, we're a band of brothers now.
Now's our chance, Corporal. Ask him about the Founder's Orb.
Borgar. Like a DS speaker. Dirk's getting way too much of a kick out of this. Sarge, sir, do you have any idea where the orb might be?
Yeah, he was here in Papa's study until last night. But he said he was going to hide it somewhere. He mentioned something about a shady character being after it.
Where do you think he could have hidden it?
Somewhere in the village, I'd guess. He'd said he'd found a suitable hiding place for it. It's in my room.
So, it was here last night. That is, until he went out to hide it somewhere in the village. The only question is, where?
Maybe he left some clue here in his study. Let's search the place again.
We should also find out more about Dr. Buff. It might steer us toward the hiding place. So, Sarge, what was your father like?
Papa was kind as Mama was courageous. His whole reason for moving to the countryside was for me.
Well, what do you mean?
I initiated my siege defense strategy after Mama died. Papa was so worried about me, he moved us here to the countryside. He thought the fresh air, blue skies, and natural surroundings might alter my tactics.
What a fine father.
He even quit his position at the university to move here.
He did?
He did. He gave up his beloved research position just for me.
Now this is how you do a parenting, unlike the last case. My gosh.
A parent must be prepared to sacrifice everything for their child. That's what Papa said.
Well, I'm feeling about 2 inches tall right about now.
Good parents have to die, though, so it is worth it. So is it worth it?
There's no one in the world I respect more than him. But that just makes his passing all the more devastating. Papa, may you continue your beloved research up there with the angels.
There's the orb. Sarge, sir, do you ever read these books?
Apollo, you're looking at a globe! Goodness!
That's happened 3 times. I've clicked on something. It's like, oh, we'll look at this. And it's like, nope, Apollo's looking somewhere else, supposedly. We looked under the desk to see the dead body. We looked at Godzilla to look at the coffee station. And now we look at the globe to see the books. What is a globe but a circled book? True. It's a miserable pile of secrets.
Why, of course, soldiers must have extensive knowledge as well as fighting prowess. I've learned all I can each and every day in preparation for the big battle. With the big blue one. Big blue sky.
Oh no, Apollo has different eye problems, right? They're too focused and strained. Yeah, the whole first game, there's this whole special animation that goes on, and I portrayed it as just like, ah, my eye! Ah! The big battle?
You know, when I get back to school, I'll need to be up to date on every subject. Stuff like, you know, the latest comics and Hollywood gossip.
Oh, I see. What about reading and writing arithmetic? Well, I'm rooting for you, Sarge.
Thanks. I'll try my best.
It's a raincoat. It's a bit wet, and there's fresh mud on it. That must mean someone wore it recently.
Indeed. Maybe even as recently as last night.
He can see through things. I mean, it's in this game too. I think you did it already. I'm rooting for you, Sarge. Sarge, did it rain here last night?
Negatory! There wasn't a cloud in the sky.
Then how did this raincoat get all muddy and wet?
When I saw it last evening, it looked pretty clean and dry to me.
That means it got like this later at night.
Good eye, son. This may very well turn out to be a vital clue.
You done, raincoat? It's a shoe cubby. See? That's how you spell the word cubby. Because it goes cub B. Cubby. These shoes look like they belong to Sarge and his dad. Ah, these boots are a little damp.
And it looks like there's something inside this one.
Maybe Dr. Buff wore them last night.
They might lead us to where he hid the orb. Let's take a closer look.
There's a question mark on the bottom of the boot. What?
Papa had those custom made for his archaeological field work.
Oh, I see it now. It goes, what?
He had the soul of an adventurer.
This boot had the soul of an adventurer too.
Your dad was the Riddler. We might get a better look inside if we undid these straps. Velcro! Huh? It looks like some kind of glowing moss.
It could have come from where the doctor went last night.
Must have gotten in with some of the mud.
That was my line, son. What the fuck?
It might be worth looking into. I feel like with the fact the coat is wet, and these boots are also still wet, and there's glowing moss, that he went into a cave. Because, you know, drippy drip. If it'll help us pinpoint where the doctor hid the orb. Glowing moss, recently added to Minecraft. Though they call it lichen. Like a throop. Oh, password.
Yes, undo the straps, but not the laces.
That's how good Velcro is. This computer could provide some useful information. Fucking password. Rat. It's password protected. Dirk, you're good at getting into places. You're not supposed to.
Don't look at me. I don't know the first thing about computers.
Leave it to me. A modern day warrior must be well versed in technology and have means. And have mean pride.
What?
And have mean pride. After all, he who controls information controls the battlefield.
Rush reference? Today's Tom Sawyer. Everyone's talking wacky. I can't read. Huh. That must be the mother.
And I'm in. Hacker noises.
Looks like modern day warriors have mean keyboard skills too.
Okay, let's see what we can find. Oh, what's this? An email message? Now this is interesting.
To Paw711 at mail from Dr. Bluff. Dr. Buff. Subject, research report. I deciphered the patterns, but I have yet to crack the riddle. The opaque crystal orb is the key, Dr. Buff. How is your research coming along?
It's a research report to whoever asked the doctor to study the orb.
Here, I put the data on this. Take it and use it well, soldier.
I want Dirk to type one index finger at a time. Was that fucking Umbrella Corp?
Pause 7-Eleven? The furry 7-Eleven?
Glasses. Are these the doctors?
Yes, those are my papa's reading glasses. He said he's been having trouble reading lately, but those glasses seem to help.
Reading glasses, eh? I'll just hold on to these.
Dirk, don't tell me you're having trouble reading too.
I just need one of the glass. Perish the thought. I just don't want to leave any stone unturned.
Okay, let's go over what we've learned so far. Wherever it was that Dr. Buff went, he needed a raincoat. And it was somewhere where this glowing moss grows. Any ideas where that might be, Sarge?
Negatory, comrade. I hate to say, my intel's a little thin on this one. I've been occupied with my siege defense strategy ever since we moved into the village.
Well, son, it seems we have no other choice. We have to ask the locals if they know a place like that.
Pearl, 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 Pearl. Oh my gosh! What's with this dumb face? Ugh. It feels like somebody's watching me. It's really creeping me out. Earl! Oh, it's just politicians' campaign posters. I want Dirk to call me son. I mean, I kind of get it. If you like men. When did he put these up? Whatever. I've got more important things to pay attention to.
What great weather! It really lifts the spirits! I know, after our little treasure hunt, what do you say we go hunting, son?
Hunting? We used to do that a lot, didn't we? Huh.
Just look at that mountain! I bet there are some feisty wild boars up there.
I think I'll pass, but thanks.
Huh, weird. I'm looking at the hunter's report, and apparently there's been an ecological disaster here. There is no walking meat anywhere in the nearby vicinity, but there is a surplus of burgers. I wonder how that happened. Oh, so hunting's a no-go. Well, I guess that wild boar stew will have to wait then.
I have like six frame animation birds. Never said anything about walking meat. Maya can't reach the flyers yet. Marshy, if you need drawing ideas, why don't you draw Dirk as your papa, being proud of the fridge. The one bird is doing non-front flip. Is doing a barrel roll. Oh my gosh, it is. It is just going wow.
Huh? Apollo! Something seems different from the last time we were here.
You mean the posters?
No, not those.
What's he talking about? I guess I should take a look around myself. Is it the easel? What do we have here? Looks like an unfinished picture, like something a kid might paint. No! Please, no! Not the butts! I've done an entire series without dealing with the butts! Please, no! No! I don't necessarily hate Larry Butts as a character. I just hate that it's like... He destroys opportunity. It's okay. He can't hurt you anymore. No!
You're right, but I can't quite tell what it's of.
I think it's supposed to be nighttime. But what's that thing on the left?
A monster? Some kind of alien, perhaps?
How can you people have evidence of a two-tone coat in your back pocket and be like,
This yellow and green thing is fucking weird. Look at our other yellow and green thing. No relation at all. In any case, it's a pretty poor excuse for a drawing.
well, what did you expect from a little kid?
Why are you laughing?
It's never a little kid. A little kid? Ah! No! Pearl, no! Huh? Oh, it's you, Pearl. Why, Mr. Apollo, is that you? What a pleasant surprise! It's been quite some time. How have you been? Fine, thanks. You're looking good too, Pearl.
Aren't you going to introduce me, son?
Of course. This is Pearl Fay. She's a spirit medium here in Karine Village. Pearl, this is Dirk, my client. Hello, sir. Pleased to meet you. If there is anything I can do to help, please let me know.
Nice to meet you too. And what a polite little girl you are.
Actually, I'm a high schooler.
Whoops, sorry about that. So, you're a spirit medium.
Are you making Pearl racist? Why is she talking to a foreign man like that? That's how I talk as Pearl. She is very deliberate. She is very focused on the words she is saying. She was like this when we were at the aquarium. Do you not remember? I said that it's not conjunction. Every contraction I expand with her. Xenophobic Pearl arc. No, this is how I talk to her. No, yes it is. I am so tempted to turn this stream around and pull up audio. But I won't. There's limited time. We only have 1 hour left. So we'll have to deal with this another time. But that is how Pearl talks. She talks very deliberately and very exclusively. Mr. Right. Hello. This is how Pearl talks.
Does that mean you can channel spirits then?
Yes, I am still in training, though. Hello, Daddy PM. But I am well versed in the art of spirit channeling.
Well now, isn't that something? I mean, back in my country, our little princess hasn't channeled a single spirit yet. Pretty impressive, young lady.
Oh, but compared to Mystic Maya, there's so much more I must learn.
Mystic Maya. Oh, right. Maya Fey, Mr. Wright's former courtroom assistant.
You shut your whore mouth about Rafa! She's 4 years younger!
Uh-oh. Dirk touched the Rafa in the wrong way. Wait, that sounds really wrong. Dirk touched the subject of Rafa in a negative way. There we go. Fixed. Editor, take it out. He told me all about her. She's a spirit medium too, if memory serves.
Yes, she is an amazing medium, and soon she will be the next head of the Fae clan too.
Mediums and spirit channeling. I've heard all about them from Mr. Wright. He said that mediums will even physically become the person they're channeling. I wonder if even little Pearl would turn into a hulking giant if she had to channel one.
I hope you don't mind me asking, but what brings you all the way out here, Mr. Apollo?
Oh, just a small matter to take care of. And I chose the fact that she speaks everything very deliberately because she calls everyone Mr. and Mrs. She's very just like formal to the letter, extremely punctuated.
I know what an Oxford comma is for. Wait, would it happen to be the matter of Mr. Edgeworth is looking into?
Prosecutor Edgeworth? What's he doing here? Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Both Edgeworth and Phoenix have shown up here. I wonder if either of them are real.
Oh, so it is a different matter then? Because I saw him a moment ago. He appeared to be searching for something.
Oh. Mr. Edgeworth is a friend of Mr. Wright's and the district chief prosecutor. Why would he be here in Khura'in? Well, no point obsessing over it. Come to think of it, you live here in Khura'in Village, don't you, Pearl?
Yes, I live on the house right here. This is my house. That is my painting. You have insulted my bloodline. You will die. Yes, I was born and raised here.
This is perfect, Apollo. Let's ask the young lady if she knows where the doctor might have gone last night.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Maybe I should show her what we found in the doctor's study.
Hello.
I wonder, will this work?
Oh, sorry. I wish I could help, but,
No, don't worry about it. I'm sorry I wasted your time like that.
at least let me offer you some tea? I mean, you must be tired from all of your investigating.
Oh, no, you don't have to do that. We'll be fine. We'll be just fine. Thank you. She's so polite. It's hard not to feel rude around her. Pearl, do you have any idea where this moss might grow?
That looks like Mitama moss. It grows on Mount Mitama and gives off a soft glow in the dark.
Mount Mitama.
See that mountain over there? That's Mount Mitama.
And how would one get there?
You can take a bus from that bus stop over there. Oh, may I ask why you were so interested in that moss?
Well, Dr. Buff was supposed to give us something, but it seems he hid it somewhere last night.
He did? Maybe that's why he,
Pearl, do you know something that might help us?
Well...
It sounds like I'd better find out what she knows. Imagine us like an American to another country and calling your town America and naming it things like Mount McDonald's and Coney Island Cavern. I mean, there are places like that.
What a peaceful place. Ah, nothing beats mountain air.
Many of the villagers have left for the city, but I just love it here. Blue skies, lush forests, star-filled skies at night, and fireflies in the summer.
The only times I've seen, like, the night sky with stars in it is when I was off in, like, California and places like that, camping. And I think a few times on Orcas Island when we camped there. Of course the mountain came first! Technically, this village was named before the country, if we're going by meta knowledge.
Plus, the big, beautiful blue ocean is just beyond that mountain.
The ocean? Yeah, what do you say we go for a swim, son?
We're on a case, Dirk! Oh, I think I'll pass. Besides, I can't swim. How can you possibly know that, Titty? Know what? But the Mitamas are for the other country. This place is like Little Karine. Yes, but Karine was mentioned in the first Ace Attorney game before any of these happened. Before they went like global spanning across places. Ugh. Pearl? Karine Village is like the home of spirit mediums, right?
Yes, and I am part of a long line of mediums.
I've never seen a channeling before, but is it possible to channel the spirit of anyone who's passed away?
No, not just anyone. You must know their face and true name.
Really? You can channel a spirit just by knowing their face and name? That's an amazing ability.
It is, but it can only be learned by those with a gift occurring in certain bloodlines and years of intense training. At present, Mystic Maya and I are the only ones in our village who can channel spirits.
Looks like spirit mediums are highly valued here, much like they are back in Khura'in.
I heard there used to be many more of us a long time ago. But now we are in very short supply. Most of the women nowadays don't want to stay. They want the thrill of the big city.
Yeah, well, you guys aren't exactly close to any shopping malls or nightclubs out here. But what about you? Are you not interested in things like that?
Who? Me? Well, I wouldn't mind a new outfit or two, and well, never mind.
It's okay, Pearl. You are at that age, after all. We also aren't allowed to channel Elvis. Don't ask. Too much thrusting. Pearl, do you have any idea where Dr. Bluff might have gone last night? Dr. Buff.
Well... about that. All I know is Dr. Buff was somewhere on Mount Mitama.
My bracelet. It's reacting. Which means Pearl is hiding something from me. Oh, we met this weirdo earlier named Politician. Do you know anything about him?
Yes. He has been campaigning a lot around here lately. And the noise he has been making has become quite a problem. People are especially upset he's campaigning at all hours of the night and day.
Well, the local police should arrest him for disturbing the peace.
Unfortunately, there is little they can do because the Atishan family is so powerful.
Well, isn't he the proverbial pampered Providence Prince? Reminds me of that one tweet. He seems pretty intent on winning here in Khura'in. Is there some special reason why?
I am not sure, but I have an idea. The spirit mediums of Khura'in once held considerable sway in the political world. Judging by his slogan, maybe that is what he is after.
Great, so he's just another politician seeking powerful connections.
The ability to commune with the dead gives comfort to those anxious about the future. Tiny Khura'in has preserved its independence by the Queen's power of spirit channeling. It must play a similar role in this village.
Yes, even today, many here revere those with spirit medium blood flowing in their veins.
So, basically, as politicians' benefactor goes, so goes the whole village. Who is this benefactor? Who could hold this much sway over Khura'in village? It'd really suck if it was Maya who was the benefactor.
Oh, you know, Phoenix, there was this guy who wants to be like mayor in my old village back home, and all that he said he would do is give me back my family heirloom. The benefactor is Franny. Who? This is the thing, Marshy. What's our other name? Gotcha! Franziska.
Why is this a horror game all of a sudden?
My eye, it sees.
Pearl, you seem uneasy about something.
Anyone would feel uneasy being stared at like that.
Huh? But
I'd be unnerved too. I mean, your eyes are practically popping out of your head.
I get it. I'll tone it down a little. Guess I was wrong. What? Her fucking fingers moved.
Apollo looks really close.
Yeah, it's not his eye focusing in. He's just getting closer.
Gotcha!
Pearl, you seem anxious around the topic of Mount Mitama. I could tell because you rub your thumb over a splotch of dried paint as you said it.
Oh! Well...
That nighttime painting is yours, isn't it?
This is so embarrassing. As you saw, I am not a very good artist. But that picture has nothing to do with Dr. Buff.
I'm not so sure about that. In fact, I'm gonna guess that while you were out here painting last night, you actually saw the good doctor heading to Mount Mitama from the bus stop.
No, I didn't see anything like that. I swear.
I could tell because you said didn't instead of did not. No, I'm positive you saw the doctor. After all, he's right here in your picture. You only use contractions when you are feeling flustered or super anxious.
Take that!
You think that is the doctor? I may not be a very good artist, but at least I know how to draw a person.
Okay, if this isn't a person, then what is it?
That's a rain spirit.
You use that's again.
It was the first time I used that's.
Yeah, but it wasn't the first contraction you used. And what's a rain spirit doing at a bus stop?
Rain spirits have places to go to.
This is getting ridiculous. Sorry, Pearl, but you're not a very good liar. That is Dr. Buff, and this piece of evidence proves it.
Take that!
We don't even have to point out we were told it didn't rain last night. This is the raincoat we found in the doctor's study. It's still wet and muddy, so we know that someone wore it last night.
I'm not anxious. I have the Mount Mitam life there.
Now, see how this pattern is the same in the rain spirit in your picture?
No?
You didn't see a rain spirit last night. You saw Dr. Buff wearing this raincoat.
Oh! I am sorry. I know I am not supposed to lie, but...
Marshy, how many times have you forgotten certain aspects of the boys? How many times have you mutilated their image for a funny haha? Are you telling me those aren't the boys in your photos?
I am sorry, I did not tell you before, Mr. Apollo, but I did see the doctor last night.
It's alright. Just please, tell me everything you know.
Of course.
They're biblically accurate. And so Joe said, Blair, get the fuck into stream.
And Scott screamed, "Get in here, you lazy bastard." And Blair said, "I'm just a little guy. I can be a little late." And then they rested on the Friday.
I was waiting out here last night when the doctor came up to the bus stop.
And on the 7th day, Blair finally showed up for the stream. Whoop. I read chat as if it was a line in the game, and then I just hit play.
He was wearing a raincoat, even though it wasn't raining, and a helmet with a light on it.
You used wasn't.
I'm sorry.
Sounds like he was well prepared for something.
I know. That is why I asked him if he was going off exploring again. He looked startled, like he had not noticed me there. And then he suddenly said,
Please, don't tell anyone you saw me here. Why would he want to silence you like that? Something must have happened to spook him. And he didn't want anyone to know where he was going to hide the orb. But where could he have been going dressed like that?
my best guess is a cave somewhere on Mount Mitama.
Brand new song. Oh, it is. Welcome to the fight. Wait, this sounds familiar. Huh. I wonder if they use the motif somewhere else.
I heard there is a cave there where mediums of the Korine tradition went to train long ago. Legend has it there are some sort of mystical ruins in there.
Mystical ruins? Sounds like the exact sort of place an archaeologist might go. Well, we should get going now, but thanks for all your help, Pearl.
You're welcome, Mr. Apollo. Please take care. You are welcome, Mr. Apollo. Please take care.
What do you say we go find that cave, son? You ever go spelunking? I sense that the orb might finally be within our grasp.
Why did you all of a sudden sound like a villain?
Reputation, rebel and all.
This treasure hunt is shaping up to be the real deal.
Really gets the blood pumping, doesn't it? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go!
I'm all out of breath.
Oh, come on! That was nothing! And you're so much younger than me.
By how much specifically?
I don't have your profile on hand. I just have my ugly mug here. We even have Edgeworth for some reason.
I don't normally get this much exercise.
Need a break?
No, I'm fine. Dirk, look. There's Mitama moss growing in that cave over there.
This must be where the doctor was last night. Let's take a look inside.
And thus ends the Apollo trilogy. Apollo falls and dies on the spot.
I can't see a thing.
Relax. Your eyes will adjust eventually. Now follow me.
I really think we need a flashlight, Dirk.
Should have brought one along then, son.
Here. Who the fuck could this be?
Here, use mine.
Thanks. Wait, were you holding out on me? Who are you talking to, Apollo? You? Whoa! Someone just pushed me! Apollo? What the? Apollo! Ah! Ah!
Oh, fuck. We got another lawyer who fell down a pit. Ow! But he's not knocked out. Okay, this is a bit different than the snowy village.
Are you alright, son? Yeah. Looks like someone got the drop on us. Quite literally. But who? I mean, we could have died from that fall. I was supposed to. Ah! Oh, God! Ah! Oh. Whew. Nothing to it. What do you mean, nothing to it? I feel like I've broken something. Yeah, I don't have any more bones to break. They've tortured me enough. Ah. Yeah. I don't know. I think we'll be getting out of. But I think we'll be getting out the way we came in. Looks like we're in a pretty deep cave. Nothing to do but press on, son. How can you even see in here? Come on, let's go. Hey, wait! One false step and we're dead.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yes, Globgor is all right, my childhood friend Apollo.
What?
This would be a good time to add a character like, are you seeing Globor? Yes, Globor is all right, my childhood friend Apollo. Hello, my name is Globor.
One false step and we're dead. I would not be surprised if Dirk is lying about missing an eye. Because the rebels seem to go into dark, shady places a lot. Would not be surprising if he's just like, yeah, I wear an eye patch because, you ever heard of pirates? They wear eye patches so that way they can go below deck without needing to readjust their eyes for so long. What in the world should we go do? What should we do? Ooh. No, he's missing an eye. Oh, wow. I want to say climb back up. Because if you go forward, there's no telling the cave will come back or even have an exit. Going back up leads you back to the mouth of the cave, leads you back to light. Waiting here, no one knows you're in there. Let's try climbing back up.
Can you even see the wall in front of you?
No.
Well, I can tell you, it's far too steep.
You never know until you try. Here goes nothing.
Your loud voice may move mountains, but you barely moved an inch, son.
What in the world should we do? Keep climbing. Let's try climbing back up.
Can you even see the wall in front of you? We've been over this.
No, it doesn't matter. I can feel it. I guess we keep going then. There must have been some path for Dr. Buff to follow when he came to hide the orb.
Globor! Globor, can you climb with your iconic hands? Yes, Globor can climb, but I cannot carry. I will call for help! Globor went outside and then was carried off by an eagle, for you know how small he is. Everyone knows how small Globor is. Right. By the way, it looks like our attackers left us with this useful parting gift.
From lawyer to spelunker, how do I always get myself into these situations? We're never gonna make it out alive. I hope you know.
Don't tell me you're scared, son. We're just getting started. The greatest treasures are only ever found at the point of a blade or the edge of a cliff.
The eagle bursts into the courtroom on the finale, with Globor holding the murder weapon hidden at the top of Mount Mitama. Globor is ultimate lawyer now. But now I will be secret final boss. Because this murder weapon has Maya face prints on it again! Yeah, sure. If I'd known I'd wind up at the bottom of some dark, damp cave, I would have never taken your request, Dirk.
Save your breath, Apollo. Just keep putting one foot ahead of the other.
There really better be a way out of here. I thought you said Maya's face prints.
We'll find one before you know it. You'll see. I spent my time in mountains. This one is an exact replica of the one from the land of Karine. It's actually one big elaborate joke. We're actually in a Layton game. This whole village is a fake. Do you know how common that is in Britain?
The murder weapon was a cheeseburger. Her DNA was all over it. Objection! She eats cheeseburgers immediately. There's no way it could have survived that long to get her DNA on it and become the murder weapon. So obviously that burger is fake. You don't know this, Apollo, but Maya doesn't like vegan burgers. When she bites it, she spits it out. But then the burger is still there. And guess what, Apollo? This burger is vegan. Is that funny? I mean, maybe. Who knows? I could be a completely different lawyer. Or, you don't know? I don't have a whip noise. I could be anyone. We've been walking for over an hour. It's like a maze in here. I couldn't get back to where we started if I wanted to.
Yeah. This cave goes deeper than I thought.
When Valentine rolls around, you should do the Franny / Maya fan game. Oh, that was supposed to be a secret. Also, honestly, I think by the time Valentine rolls around, we're still gonna be doing this. Wait, don't tell me there really is no way out.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Ever the optimist, aren't you? You'll probably me on DLC then. Maybe we should cut our losses while we still can. I don't know. You could finish in like 9 weeks, possibly? Maybe. Keep going. Even if we turn back now, we wouldn't make it up that wall of solid rock. So I guess we keep going. How did I get stuck wandering around in a dark cave again? It's definitely not in my job description.
Listen, son. The only truly accomplished have the luxury of being so choosy. Ugh. When I was just starting out, I did everything from street performing to yak milking.
And if that helped you become an accomplished attorney,
How? It didn't. But when you need to earn a living, you'll take any job just to survive. Say, how is your career going, by the way? Well, it's been a harrowing adventure so far, to say the least. My first trial put me through the ringer. And my next case had me investigate a pair of stolen panties.
Don't-
Even in my flashbacks, I can't get my outfits right. And just when I was hitting my stride, this one prosecutor branded me as half forehead. Gavin's only appearance in this game. Yeah. Oh, and there's this other ridiculous prosecutor who wields a samurai sword.
Sounds like you've seen quite a bit.
You're telling me.
Listen, Apollo.
I'm sorry I didn't contact you for so long.
It's fine, Dirk. What happened, happened.
Careful. The ground doesn't feel as solid here.
What? Yikes! The cave floor is collapsing!
Alright, not again!
Ah! The guy who ate a bird, Judge May 16th. Judging by the feathers I've seen in his mouth. That's not from eating a bird. It's because he has a pet bird, Taka. He's a very good bird. It sheds its feathers, and he just picks them up because, you know, ink and quill.
Hey, Apollo! Can you hear me?
Oh, what the fuck?
Dirk? Where are we? Whoa. What is this place? I was shocked too. These ruins look really old. It's not exactly something you'd expect to find in the middle of a cave system, that's for sure. Maybe the doctor hid the orb around here? I mean... ugh. Those look like footprints over there. Ooh, I need to rewrite myself. Son, I think our little adventure is about to pay dividends. Time to find that orb.
Any ideas? You can't say where to go next because there's nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Okay, let's immediately investigate this because if I've seen anything about archaeologists hunting and finding rare relics, you want to pick up the relic before you look at anything else in the room. Otherwise, someone's going to steal it. This box looks pretty new. I'm guessing the doctor's the one who brought it down here.
It's no good. It's locked tight.
There's no way to open it?
Doesn't look like it. There isn't even a keyhole.
Which means there must be some trick to opening it.
We'll have to figure it out if we want to see what's inside.
What's a plastic bottle doing here?
There's seaweed stuck to it, which means it probably came from the ocean. It's possible this cavern is connected to the sea somehow.
Yep, no, I wanted to move the mouse. No. Already a guide for when you may need it? Oh, no.
These have got to be the doctor's footprints. They match the bottoms of the boots we saw in his study. So, he made it all the way down here. The water's washed most of them away, but his footprints are everywhere.
Really?
Because these are the only set I see. He must have been looking for something. Ah! Those prints. They're coming from out of that lake.
Hey, you're right. But that would mean Dr. Buff came walking out of the water. Driftwood? How'd that get in here?
By drifting on in, I'd assume. The only question is, from where? So, that's the hole we fell through. Doesn't look like we're going back that way. We're lucky we survived the fall from way up there.
Wait, I wonder, is this fall taller than the one in the study? If so, it's gonna be fucking hilarious. Apollo going, hey, the fall didn't kill him. This wasn't an accident. We fell from higher. Here, look, this cave. Me and Dirk fell through. Here, this is taller than the ladder. So obviously, it wasn't the fall that killed him. Sonic Dream Collection. They just said he walked out of the water.
Indeed, if that hole hadn't been above the lake, we'd be history.
Oh, they fell in the water.
You passed out the moment you hit the water.
Yeah, well, water's not really my thing. Editor, just vaguely put trans colors.
This cavern is solid rock all around. Looks like we're either going back through that hole, or find some other way out.
Ugh. Why am I always between a rock and a hard place?
It's a big stone altar. One false move and some god might come and smite us. Oh, come on. It's not all doom and gloom.
I dare you to look at our surroundings and say that again, Dirk.
You've got me there, son. Oh, shit, it's spiky in here.
Dear gods, please smite me now.
Wish granted.
The stream was smoted. Oh, the water. Water. Drink it up.
This lake looks really deep. I can't even see the bottom.
A bottomless lake in the depths of a mountain cave system. My blood runs cold at the thought of falling in there.
The water, it's salty. The lake must... The lake may very well lead to the ocean.
Didn't Pearl mention something about the ocean? Like, how it's on the other side of the mountain? I can't imagine she meant it literally.
Let's sum up what we know so far. The orb is almost definitely inside this box contraption that we can't open. As for this cave, there doesn't seem to be any way out. Ugh.
We're this close to the orb.
Ah, come now, son. Don't be like that. It's just a bit of bad luck, that's all.
a bit. Murphy called. He wants his law back.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right?
How can you laugh at a time like this?
We're stuck here for now, so we might as well try to open this thing.
Okay, let's see what we're dealing with. What buy it to survive. Welcome to capitalism. Okay, I assume this is why you said there was a guide, but lucky for stream, I like puzzles. This thing is covered with pictures. Oh hey, each section rotates.
Take a look at this, son. See the picture of the dragon battling a tiger? And this green and purple one? See the picture of a dragon battling a tiger? And this green and purple one is of a Carinis butterfly and a Matama.
Wait, is this the thing the letter from was earlier talking about? Maybe. I mean, I feel like it's that one. Do we have that? It was on the thing. Yeah, so it's... So I feel like that orb is inside this box, as everyone keeps saying. But where's the other thing? Ah, it was the research notes. So we gotta do tiger battle, butterfly, fire, and then descend. I wonder if there are clues for figuring out how to open this box. This thing is covered with pictures. Oh. What are you... There's a big button here. Huh. Nothing happened.
It appears this box uses a picture-based combination lock.
My favorite. I love puzzles. I like mazes. I like little puzzle boxes. I want more puzzle boxes. That's why I like Transformers. They're little puzzles. And then you get a cool robot.
We'll have to arrange the pictures on each side in the correct sequence.
Oh no! He just activated the detonator timer! It's going to explode! Let's see. There's the dragon and tiger fight, a Carinis butterfly with a Matama,
And a number of other pictures, too.
Dirk, I was thinking, maybe we should check the evidence we've collected so far. I think we have something that just might help us open it.
You read my mind, son.
I think this will help us open the puzzle box.
Take that!
Dr. Buff's research notes mention the Song of Ceremony. Maybe its lyrics and the pictures on the box correspond somehow. You're a little puzzle. Thank you. That's actually why, in my verbiage, the highest honor I can bestow of like, ooh, great, cool, fantastic, wonderful. The greatest I can bestow is amazing. Amazing is the highest thing I will say to something. It is on par with perfect. Because perfect means it is set and done. It is unchanging. Whereas amazing, I see it as the opposite of where you're amazing. You have deep complexity that you can get lost in. Amazing. So I don't say amazing lightly.
I think you're onto something, son.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Amaze is a word. Yes, to be amazed. Each dial has 6 pictures. And there are 4 dials in all. The box should open once the pictures are arranged in the right order. Funky puzzle box. Here comes justice! battle. Right? Oh, his fervent is fire. Okay. Descending upon us all in glory the fountain. It won't open.
Maybe the pictures aren't in the right order. The case should open if the pictures are arranged properly, but
I know. I should carefully consider which part of the song corresponds to which picture. I guess I can zoom in and out with the to help me see the pictures a little bit better. Let me know if you want assistance. Okay. This will be the ending of the stream. Note that I need to, or not that I need to or anything, thanks to the amazing lighting in this cave. Is this it? It won't open.
maybe the pictures aren't in the right order.
Okay, so I've already tried that. Tried that. Is it just the lotus? I was here for like 40 minutes, I think, but others probably like 2. Oh, wait. When the dragon and tiger battle, the founder offers divine protection. When the butterfly embraces the Mitama, the favor of the orb is bestowed. Offer they prayers fervent as fire, only then shall the Holy Mother return, descending upon us in all her glory. The founder bestows their greatest power. In all her glory. I've already done that one. I've already done this one. And I've done that one. Wait, why does it give me the option to have it sideways in between two? Doll, the only assistance that I want right now is to know, will I need to use the function of it being in between 2 pictures? Or is that too smart? Yes. Pluck. if you want, I can tell you how many / which rows need to be in betweens too. Okay, yeah. How many are in betweens? Yeah, well, yeah. I think this is a fair hint. Think about each verse of the song and which could have 2 images in their one verse. Yeah. I'm thinking this one is a 2, this one isn't, because it's just talking about the Mitama. Offer thy prayers as fervent as fire, only then shall the Holy Mother return. That could be 2? And then descending upon us in all her glory, the Founder bestows the greatest power. So, oh. There's only 1 in between. Oh. Hey! What the fuck? No! No! That's not how any of this works! Unless there's something freaky going on in the backside, but I saw that... No! I'm annoyed they didn't actually mechanically make this out. Ah! It opened! So, this is the Founder's Orb.
We did it, son! The orb is finally ours! At last, the Founder's Orb is ours. And it's all thanks to you, son. Well done.
Now we can play giant chess. I'd love to play some chess.
Then again, I'd expect nothing less from my boy.
Oh, haha. It's no big deal.
Don't sell yourself short. You may think it's nothing, but your insights and reasoning led us here. And I'd say that's truly impressive.
I don't know about that.
All those battles you fought in the courtroom have shaped you into the man you are today. And I couldn't be prouder.
Will you cut it out already? Before I turn into a sun-ripened tomato?
With this orb, I can finally deliver a fatal blow to Garan's regime.
So, how do you exactly plan on using it? You're not gonna try to become a spirit medium, are you?
Don't be ridiculous. I don't need supernatural powers like that.
So then, are you gonna use it as a bargaining chip with Queen Garan? Like demanding she abolish the Defense Culpability Act?
Well, the thought had crossed my mind, but The main thing is returning this to the kingdom of Khura'in. After all, as a sacred relic of Khura'inism, that is where it belongs.
Really? That's all you wanted to do?
Mm-hmm. Because my true objective has always been to find out who asked Dr. Buff to study it and why.
I'm not sure I follow. And we will find out next time.
It belongs in a museum. Fuck Nazis. I said that a long time ago, too.
Okay. Wow! I got a little puzzle as a reward for end of stream. Yay!
I like little puzzles like that. They're fun. I want a game of them, like A Little to the Left. That's a pretty good game. The hint system for that game is kind of wonky, and there's a whole achievement about not using it, so it's just like very confusing. But the puzzles are solid in that game. Do you have a stream schedule, Tidbit? Yes, I do. We will continue this next time, Monday, noon PST. So, same time this started, but next week. That is currently what I do. I just do Mondays. But yeah, this was a very...
It's always Mondays.
Yup.
But yeah, this was a very enjoyable stream.
We have learned so much. There is Dr. Buff. He is dead. There is Dr. Buff's child, who is a sergeant. There is Dr. Buff's wife, who is dead. And Pearl's here. And also, apparently, Miles and Phoenix are roaming around. I don't fully believe it, but I also kind of believe it because of the shit Phoenix pulled in Ace Attorney 4 of being the ultimate planner. My gosh. From that point on, it's like Phoenix is not an idiot. MR. MR is here. No, Pearl is not xenophobic. That's just how she talks. No! And there's a politician. No one cares about those. They just ruin your lives for no goddamn reason. And we've got Apollo bonding with his papa, Dirk. And so I am very curious where the rest of this case will go. It is... Oh, I don't even know who the culprit could be yet, other than politician. Other than that guy. But I am very curious about who the benefactor is. Who the patron is. But yeah, thank you all for coming out. This was very enjoyable with you all. Sorry I couldn't read all the messages. Y'all are very energetic, and I have a game to also read. So I've only got one set of eyeballs and one brain to read with. But yeah, see you next week. Bye-bye. I have that effect on people. Yeah, Marshy, you're pretty good.